We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. It's baseball. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor, and we are set. For baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a change. Up a swing. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning. We'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. There. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Into the box now. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in now, Mike Trout. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. Musial has a play. 1 out. Now batting Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Still only one out in the inning. Chopped weakly to the right. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Albert now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Scherzer has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead.
Right fielder, Dave Woo.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, and he is in there. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. And he's safe. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is in now. Ted Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit back up the middle. Brett is there for it. A spin and a throw. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Stan Musial goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruth is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So striding in, Mike Piazza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So striding forward now, George Brett pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Stepping in, Clayton Kershaw.
Batting ninth.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Kershaw on at first, nobody out. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for the strike to count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time. So stepping in, George Brett, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, Yogi Berra.
Number 2, Yogi Berra.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Berra is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt. Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Ready now, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off and running is Lindor. Popped up. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Albert Pujols. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Berra. And that in. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he got him. Digging in, Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Ruth is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. Now to the plate, Mike Piazza, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready to take his hacks again, George Brett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Williams is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And that one just missed outside. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Piazza rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4. Ready once again, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with Cervon. Scherzer comes set, first pitch on the way. He swings and misses, throw down. Throw won't get him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Ramirez at third with 2 away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Ramirez is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Missed with a slider. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jones over to his right. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is leading off the inning. Steve Pierce will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ruth looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Pitch on the way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is... Jake McGee enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more. Fernando Rodney takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Pitch inside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. And this one gets away. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout, and it's gone into the monster seats. Ready for another shot now, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping up now, Clayton Kershaw, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So Rodney's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty slide.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Runners on the move for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's on the move again from first. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 3 runs already home here. And the runners again are off here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Brett. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Ryan for 2 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. His 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Josh Hader enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now playing right field, number 50.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Musial on the move. 1 down. At the plate, Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the changeup is way low that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 now to Albert. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him. Here, Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sandberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at 3rd. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch.
And the throw to first is there. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
George Brett.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Popped him up. Brett, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Standing in, Yogi Berra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making the better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Riding in once again, Mike Trout went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off and running is Lindor to first. A step on the bag for 1. Throw goes to third. The pitcher. Mookie Betts will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Hit on the ground to short. The tag gets 1. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Here now.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball is 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.